Hello, Guy Solis, Gentleman's Edge. Right now is they're having Muhammad Ali's funeral, and I'm not a Muslim. I'm not anti-Muslim, but I don't believe in the faith. I believe in Jesus Christ. But it's funny how his funeral is being conducted by a Muslim, but there's all faith involved in the whole thing. And in this country, uh, with what we're going through with the radical Muslims, it's interesting to see this. And I really had a lot of respect for Muhammad Ali. Uh, anyway, the upcoming video is going to show three different razors that I have, and they're supposed to be shave ready, and they're not shave ready. So I'm gonna hone them, and I put together a video for that, just to show the new people a very shortened version of my previous honing video. Um, so. But I just got off the phone with a guy who was saying that my price for one of my razors was too high. And so I got a message for him and for anyone else who has questions about the cost of my razors. Let's take a couple things into consideration. The first thing to consider is that I don't have a straight razor salesman coming to my door conveniently selling me a number of straight razors or having given me a number of straight razors to choose from. I hunt these things down, okay? And I'll tell you, I reject probably 50% of what I see. And what I'm doing is I'm getting the best quality razors I can find for the price that is competitive. It's still going to allow me to make a few bucks, because you got to understand something. I'm probably going to buff it out and hone it and give options on scales and whatever it is. And all these things take time. Making videos takes time. Talking to people and running to the post office and doing all these things. All that takes time. But you can rest assured that the razor that anyone buys from me will have to have passed my strictest detail and critique before it gets to you. I have never had a razor returned to me. I've never had anyone say that any of my razors were, not honed properly. Sometimes if a person buys a certain amount of things from me, I will, you know, show some appreciation in many ways. But so don't be afraid of the price, because what you're getting a pre-evaluated, usually a vintage straight razor that has gone through my strict process. And like I said, I get my razors from a number of sources, and sometimes they're sight unseen. And if they are not of the quality that I need them to be, and I hone on them and I can't get them to shave right or look right, if they look like they're all used, I won't even touch them. But most of the time, and it's only happened to me 2 or 3 times over the years, where I got a razor and I couldn't get it to shave, and I couldn't return it, so I had to eat the cost of that razor. Sometimes I pay a pretty good penny for these razors. But anyway, rest assured that Guy Solis Gentleman's Edge uh, is okay. Let's shave some ugly off. I got about 6 days growth there. Last time I grew this long, I ended up growing a beard. I just haven't been feeling too well, so I haven't been doing much shaving. But I'm going to the doctor here in a little bit. I'm going to shave with a gift from Jammy G.I. James, Sapon de Paolo. Paolo! This is the Bosco. Cedar, Vivetier, and sweet grass. Smells great. I already have it in the bowl. Today I'm going to be shaving with my big old Balancing Betty here. Anyway, so I'm also going to do a couple test shaves. I am so pleased that my 5 razors I sent to South America made it there in one piece, made it there one time, and the customer's happy. So I got some new prospects. All of these are going to be offered to one person first, and I have another buyer that wants something. Anyway, it's a long story, but I have more coming. All the vintages I've been getting lately are absolutely perfect. This one here is a Sheffield. I don't really care much for the scales, but it's a Frederick Reynolds. The spine wear on it is, I don't want to say consistent with the age, but it has some spine wear. The buyer said that these are all shave ready, so I stropped them on my fire hose, and we will see. The next one I got is a shoulderless Toray. This is a sharp looking razor here, man. This is a beautiful razor here. 5/8, no 6/8. Scales are okay. I mean, all the scales on them are just okay. They're nothing fancy, but they're all intact. And once again, there's like no rust, nothing on these razors. The scale wear, or the spine wear on this one is a little bit uneven, but not too bad. So the next one I got was supposed to be a 15/16 double duck, but it's more like a 6/8, maybe a 7/8. I didn't measure it, but the scales are, you know, very lackluster for this kind of razor. Now this is my personal 15/16 double duck, and you should be able to see the difference. If I can hold them together. Anyway, there's a difference. So they're all stropped, ready to go. I hope they shave well. So yeah, I got a good supplier. This one here, the wedge is sliding around. So I just want to replace this one. This double duck is just too sweet to be in these scales. Anyway, let's get shaving. I'm already ready to go here. So wet my face a little bit since I'm talking. Guess I'm going to leave a little pencil type mustache here, cut this in, take this all out, take most of this out. So yeah, man, I've been feeling lousy for about a month, and I don't know what the hell's going on with me, but I do not like it. A little bit of a different angle on my camera today, so I can see and shave. I had to press this soap into the bowl. I guess I didn't do the best job possible, so I'm getting little chunks, but so my neighbor's son, and this is the perfect time to test shave all these razors. You know, it's do or die time. If I don't like them or whatever, I'll probably go switch to my Morley. It's a little beautiful razor here. Anyway, my neighbor's son opened up a barber shop. So I went there and I showed him my razors, and he had a Dovo that I kind of recommended to his dad to buy for him, since I didn't have any razors at the time. And you know, got the razor. I showed him everything, all my scales, and we were kind of deciding if he wants scales or not. And I honed his razor, and the razor he got was used. It has more spine wear on it than anything that I have, and these are 100 years older. Alright, this is the double duck. I can tell you right now it's pulling like crazy. So I'm not going to continue with that. The next one, I'm going to try the shoulderless Toray. This is a sharp looking razor. I can put some really nice scales. Look how ugly these scales are, huh? Just brown. Nah, I don't think the other one's going to be shave ready either. So the person I'm in contact with said to let him know if they are shave ready, and they're not. I mean, they'll shave, but you know, there's a difference between shaving and having comfort while you shave. So let's try the Square Point Sheffield. Oh gosh. I just got out of the shower. My hair's all softened up. These are not ready. They're not shave ready. All right, so I think I'm gonna just kind of start over with my lather too. Anyway, so he was wanting me to do scales that were different from anything I've done before. I'm going, okay, let's do a new one. So after a few weeks of really a bunch of bullshit, I finally determined that what the guy was looking for is inlays. I'll leave you out the details. So I looked for inlays, looked how to make inlays, looked how to order inlays. Can't find anyone who wants to do them. So soap on my scales again. So he told me to bring the razor back said to bring the razor back to his shop. Didn't ask me, he told me to. And I'm not going to. I don't want to go back to that shop. There's nothing for me there. I don't ever want to get my hair cut there. He still lives with his mom and dad, which are a couple houses away. So I put out enough effort and honed his razor for free. Anyway, so yeah, that's cool. That it's cool that and razor's got to South Africa like that. It's my first international shipment. So I'm going to leave a little bit hanging off right there, I think. Yeah. This little son of a gun, this Morley, is outstanding little razor. I thought was cool is the video that Steve Shaves did, where he showed his scuba diving and he talked all about that stuff. I'm jealous. I wanted to be a marine biologist, man. There is too many crazy things in the ocean for me. It freaks me out too much. So it's good to hear him and his account of it, though. All right, let's cut it in. I better put on some fresh soap. Anyway, so I'm going to finish this shave, rest of this shave in private. In case anyone's wondering, I have the Panaud Clubman gel in my hair. I'm going to finish off with the Panaud Clubman I put in here. That should be good. So,
Is on it, man.
take care,
I'm
man.
on it,
Bye.
man. So y'all take care later.